really appreciate the kenotic effort of Carrie and everybody else here, sitting here for 1.5 hours. But we speak about many important things and theology and Orthodox and mission. But here is something different. So okay, maybe just for the sake of difference, I'm going to speak about children. And so the School of St. John, it's not a theological institution. It's a school. It's a school for secondary students. I mean, just for the sake of geography lesson, Estonia is a very, very small country, in the north of Europe, so not far from where St. Ignatius Institute is, so not far from Sweden and Finland. And it has a very small population compared to many other countries, to its neighbor Russia or to the United States. So, and the Orthodox population, and again, we have, well, according to the statistics, it's 170,000 Orthodox, but of course, I mean, really, it's less than that. But and we have division between Russian and Estonian Orthodox, although. Within two jurisdictions, there are both Estonian and Russian representatives. So our school has emerged in 2013. It was created as a civic initiative. And, it is not a church school, but its philosophy, pedagogy is based on Orthodox anthropology. And there are several things in which we try to implement it. One is the formative evaluation, which means we don't give numerical grades. So the principle is that every person is unique, and so we try to evaluate each student in a kind of narrative assessment form. So that's just one little thing I mentioned here. So it's a private school which has a state accreditation. It receives some funding from the state, as well as tuition fee, which is about 100 euros a month, so it's quite small fee compared to many other countries. We have the majority of students are not Orthodox, and the majority of students are Estonians. The school is through the Estonian language, with Russian students learning Estonian. So we teach the languages and the church component. I mean, for non-Orthodox students, students come to church once a month. We have prayer every day, and a priest comes to school every Monday, and so there's possibility to see a priest outside school hours if one needs. But one maybe unique element of our school, we don't have Zakon Božji or religion as a subject. So religion is not taught as a subject. It's a way of life. So for us, Orthodoxy is not a school subject, but there are elements of Orthodox teaching in other school subjects, such as humanities and history and others. But we believe that it's not about cognitive teaching about religion. It's something that constitutes the way of life. So just some pictures of from our school. This is the pilgrimage of our teachers. So they learn their theology in these caves by peeling the potatoes. So then the school grows very steadily. So it's been founded 6 years ago, and we had 50 students. Now we have 250, and in by 2024 we will have 600 students, and there are already about 70 staff, which majority are part-time. So the school is growing. So we have primary school, secondary school, so we are going to have high school. We have so-called education center that organizes international conferences, of which I'm going to say a little bit later. And we are going to establish kindergarten. So we have network of international friends, schools in Italy, in the United States, in Georgia. And so we are open for friendship, for connections. And we have met, for example, the Orthodox ministries, Anne Betzeridis, who was so inspired here in our story that she wants to send young Orthodox people from America for internship to St. John's School in Estonia. So these are just some photographs from the school. So we have emphasis on creativity, on arts and music, as well as on sciences. So teachers, dedicated teachers, working, really hard, very inspiring. The school is inclusive, so we have children who are regarded, children with special needs, as well as handicapped children. Professors, people with high education come to share their knowledge. Professor Renes Papadopoulos gives lessons to 6th grade students in English, so our students are ready for this. And these are international conferences that our school was organizing for already 5 years. And so we invite theologians, psychologists, educationalists. And so the conferences are directed at teachers, at parents, at laity. So these are just some topics of our conferences that we've organized so far. We started a series of conferences on the topics of love as pedagogy, hope as pedagogy. This coming year it will be on metanoia, repentance and forgiveness. So we publish books. Philip Malaki's book which was a bestseller in America. It's been translated into Estonian.
Less than a minute.
Yes,
sorry.
Estonian and Russian. And the author came to for the presentation of the book. And I don't know, there is just a small video, but maybe we don't have time for that. And can you put on the video or not? Is it possible? No. But I will be happy to answer any questions. And as I said, it's a unique school. There is nothing similar in Estonia or well, so far I cannot see anything. What is it? Okay,
I
think we need to have
yes.
a break. And if you're interested, so I can just give you the web address and you can see some of the videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you.